"I never thought about that," said Hamilton, who finished his 28th year calling Tribe games. The New York Giants were probably not on the radio during their 26-game winning streak in 1916. "If they were, that guy is probably not around to talk about it," I said. Then we started to talk Tribe. "At one point this season, the Indians were 48-45, said Hamilton. "They had a 1.5-game lead in the Central Division. At that point, who could have imagined this? This is the Tribe with a 102-60 final record, the second highest victory total in team history. This is the Tribe's historical 22-game winning. This is the Tribe in the playoffs for back-to-back years, the first time it's happened since the late 1990s. Hamilton said Cody Allen told him about a team meeting, how the players said it's time to kick it in gear. This was during the Tribe's mid-season malaise. Allen said one of the players mentioned, "Guys, we can't sit around and think we're going to have another 14-game winning streak like last year." Hamilton laughed. The player was wrong. From August 24 to September 16, the Indians won 22 in a row. Total domination. "I don't pay attention to winning streaks until they get to 10 in a row," said Hamilton. "Then, it's pretty amazing." The Indians set a franchise record with a 14-game winning streak in 2016. That set up a 94-68 final record for a team that lost to the Chicago Cubs in Game 7 of the World Series. When the month of August came, all the teams we were playing had records of at least .500, said Hamilton. It was a pretty safe bet. Number 14-game winning streak was on the horizon. On August 22 and 23, the Indians lost to Boston. They were outscored 15-2 in those games. The next day, they beat the Red Sox 13-6. The winning streak started against Chris Sale, said Hamilton. Next, they throw 3 straight shutouts against Kansas City. Then they sweep the Yankees in a 3-game series, including a doubleheader, and the next day, they beat Detroit in a doubleheader. Hamilton claims winning back-to-back doubleheaders was one of the most remarkable aspects of the streak, one that is often forgotten. "After the streak got to 15, I was thinking, this is hard to fathom. No one in Hollywood would believe a script like this," said Hamilton. Hamilton said the average score in the streak was 7-2. "There were no real nail-biters until the last game," he said. "That was the only win in the last at-bat. There were only 4 games they won by 1 run. It was total domination." October baseball. Hamilton believes the Indians are well positioned for a strong postseason run. "During the streak, there was no giddiness in the clubhouse," he said. "No one was saying, 'Can you believe what we're doing?' They were playing good baseball, period." The Indians were 11-4 after the streak to finish the season. "That showed me a lot," said Hamilton. "I was just thinking how they haven't lost 2 in a row since August. Unbelievable." The Indians have adopted the win today's game motto of manager Terry Francona. "Don't think streak. Don't dwell on yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Win today," said Hamilton. "I think it's why this team has stayed away from long losing streaks. The longest losing streak last year was 3 in a row. This year, it was 4 in a row. After the Indians were 48-45, they finished the season 54-15. But Hamilton admitted October baseball is different. "Especially a best-of-5 series," he said. "The thing that frightens you is the better team can be upset in a shorter series." He compared the first round of the playoffs to March Madness. Last year, the Indians swept Boston in the first round. Few people saw that coming, even those who believed the Tribe was the better team. "This year has been so much fun," he said. "Let's not take any of this for granted."